Good morning. Dirt Ranger TJ here. I'm at Hampton Campground, just past Oak Ridge. It's day 2 here with the Nature's Coffee Kettle. As a ranger, I'm lucky enough from time to time to test out great products from different companies. And the Dirt and Nature's Coffee Kettle picked me today to try out the to-go kettle and the 100% Colombian brew coffee. Today is my second day on this camp trip, but I have tried it before, and I have found that this coffee is a little on the weaker side the first time you put it through. And I like my coffee like I like my women, strong and bold. And so if you like your coffee like I do, you actually have to run it through twice. So I suggest you get your water to a boil so that the second time you run it through, it stays nice and warm for you. I'm sitting here. Actually, we got a little bit of rain last night. I wasn't prepared for that as well as I could have been. Didn't see it in the forecast. So I'm just sitting in my hammock here, got my water boiling, and everything getting ready to go. And underneath my tarp and everything, so I'm nice and dry. And we'll see how she tastes. Also got my Mountain House biscuits and gravy to enjoy along with my coffee. And then when I'm done for breakfast, I thought I'd give a shot the hot chocolate, also by Nature's Coffee Kettle. What's good about Nature's Coffee Kettle is they offer not only the hot chocolate and the 100% Colombian brew, but I also noticed they have about 7 other different flavors. And I've tried the French roast, which so far is my favorite. The only issue that I have with the Nature's Coffee Kettle is it's hard to stand up on its own while you're filling, so you actually kind of have to hold it at a standstill to get it to pour through. That'd be one of my only negatives on it. The other was the strength of the coffee, but if you run it through twice, then it usually gets it to about the right consistency and flavor. So it sounds like my water is boiling here now, and we'll get back to you after she's ready to go. Alright, here we're back at the end of the first brew. They suggest letting the coffee steep for about 1 minute in 1 cup, and then pour the remainder in and let that brew for about 5 minutes or so. So here we are 5 minutes later, and we'll pour her out and see how she looks. What's also nice about this is it does have a little handle, so it makes it easier for pouring, so you're not having to handle the hot bag. And actually, the strength of that looks pretty decent, but I like mine stronger, so I'm gonna run it through again and see how I can get her to taste. And we'll be back right after that. Alright, I'm back here to do the final pour after the second brewing. And that's looking a lot darker. Feels like there's a little bit left in there. Hey, it's standing up. I notice it does stand a little bit better when there's coffee in there. So let's go ahead and give her a taste test here. Oh, still nice and hot. And surprisingly, that one's the best brew yet. It's not as thick, but it actually has better flavor. Wow. So I guess it just does take a little bit of practice and getting used to doing the brew and the timing and all that kind of stuff. So I'd say for my final rundown on the Nature's Coffee Kettle, I would say the two things that I didn't like about it is the bag doesn't stand so well when you're pouring, and the strength, you have to pour it through twice. But it's really not too bad doing that. It does take a little bit extra time, but it's definitely worth it. The two things that I do like about it is its packability and its portability, and now actually the flavor. It's actually it's quite a bit good once you actually get it down. You just gotta get some practice into it. And there, like I said, there are other kinds of brews or other kinds of beans that you can try out, and the hot chocolate as well. So I will run that hot chocolate through and give that a shot and see how it tastes, and then we'll wrap up this Ranger review after that. Until then. Hey, we're back. And you notice the weather cleared. We got a nice little sunshine trying to break through the clouds. I will say it was nice having a good cup of joe in the morning after last night with all those trains going by. It had to have gone by at least 5 times. Kind of saved the day a little bit there. So I'm going to try now the hot chocolate. What's different about the hot chocolate is instead of it being in the kettle on the top and then pouring through, the powder is actually at the bottom. So you just get your hot water boiling, and this one actually stands a little bit better. Yep, there it goes. Get your water boiling. Pour her in. Nice shake. And let her sit for a while. And we'll be back after that's ready to go. Alright, we're back here to give the hot chocolate a try. Hopefully it's not still too hot. Something I wanted to mention also, another benefit of the coffee bag compared to the chocolate is you can actually reuse this one up to 5 times. I'm sure you can use it more, but that's what they suggest. Whereas the hot chocolate, they don't suggest reusing it at all. So let's see how she goes here. It also has a nice pouring handle. Oh, that is thick. And actually, that gives me an idea. Those of you who like mochas, let's give this a shot. See what that'd be like. Get a little mixture. So it says you get 4 8-ounce cups, I believe. Yeah, 4 8-ounce cups. So it's gonna be a lot of hot chocolate for one person, but we'll see. Give that a shake. Now let's try it. Oh, it's perfect. Not too hot at all. Whoa, that's thick and rich. Oh, I bet the kids would love this. Not mine, other people's. If I had them, I'm sure they would enjoy it. But that is really good. So in conclusion, like I said, the packability, the ease of disposal on these guys are really good. The flavor of the coffee, the flavor of the hot chocolate. It's just when you're pouring, it doesn't really stand up that well, and you have to pour it back through to get your desired strength of coffee. Other than that, I think the guys down there at Nature's Coffee Kettle definitely hit a home run with this one. If you're looking to lighten your pack and have ease of making coffee out in the wild or any other time that you're camping, I suggest you head on down and check it out. I want to thank Nature's Coffee Kettle in the Dirt for allowing me to give this a test run out here in the beautiful Oregon forest. And let's see how this mocha turned out. That's actually pretty good. I usually like my coffee black, but if you like mochas, that's the way to go. So remember, head on down to Nature's Coffee Kettle and camp on dirt. Happy camping.